You are the first person that's put it incorrect.
Really?
Everyone keeps wanting to put it bullets down. And yep, charge the handle. And good to go.
Hey everyone, Rick here, Big Gun 81. Hope you're doing well today as always, and welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be on a tool that is going to help you be able to train at home and save some ammo costs when using your AR15. And that tool is from our people over at Mantis, and you might remember their products because in 2016 we were at SHOT Show and we kind of were checking them out there and did a little video with them with their Mantis X product when it first came out. Pretty cool setup. But anyhow, let's go ahead and check this out. This is called the Blackbeard. I'm going to open up the packaging here, slide off the little sleeve, show you what's inside. Got this nice box, and then you got this little case inside. And what is inside the case? Well, let's open it up and check it out. So what we have in here, on top is a little tiny manual, which isn't really much of a manual. It's pretty simple to use. Basically got, I should say it's a instruction sheet, instruction guide, technically. Not a manual, but it's a pretty much a straightforward setup. Tells you how to drop it into your AR and all that, and we'll kind of show you that in a little bit. Of course, you got a little package here with a USB cable to charge it, and it's got a little Allen wrench for adjusting the laser on it. And let's show you what the Blackbeard looks like. So we've got this piece that looks like a bolt and a charging handle all in one, and this is the Blackbeard right here, basically. Now you take out your charging handle and your bolt, and you drop this in place, and there's a couple things you can adjust on it. One is the windage and elevation adjustments for the laser, and the second one is a switch, very small micro switch up there, that allows you to either turn the laser on all the time, or you can have it be turned on with the trigger pull. And then you have this other piece that's in here that looks like a battery, or I should rephrase, that looks like a magazine, which is actually a battery. Pretty cool. You charge off the little USB cable that it comes with. USB plugs in right there, and there's some lights on it that kind of show you the state of charge when you have it plugged in, which is pretty cool. It's on the top. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop this into my AR that I have here, which you've probably seen before in other videos, of course. Competition rifle, and I wanted to put it in this one because it's the F1 skeletonized AR. So basically, as always, rifle is unloaded. Gonna pop the rear pin out. Go ahead and take this bolt out and the charging handle. Take the Blackbeard, and it just slides right in. Don't have to worry about the lining up the charging handle because it's one solid piece. There's not two pieces to it. Got the hammer back on this one. The safety's on. So it was a little bit of a tight fit. I don't know if it was because of the aftermarket trigger that I have or not. We're gonna find out if everything's going to work all right with it. And one neat thing is you can, by the way, you can get to the adjustments on the Blackbeard with it installed. So I'm going to go ahead and put the battery in. I heard it kind of click a little bit there. I'm going to go ahead and pull the safety off. Oh yeah, it works. And it is resetting this thing pretty sweet. This is going to be a lot of fun. I also want to go ahead and try this out with the X10 Elite as well. Very much similar like the original Mantis X, but this is the newest version, a little bit smaller, has some new features and things we're going to check out and see. But this is pretty cool. Gives you a way to probably kind of hard to show on the camera without having some targets set up. Yeah, I guess you can see on the black. It is pretty cool to be able to actually like see this and have the trigger reset. Every time you want to try the trigger, you gotta pull the charging handle back, you know, and that sort of thing. It's kind of annoying, but this is pretty cool. I like this setup for sure. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to my 9mm pistol here, and first thing I notice that the Blackbeard does not seat fully. We look down in the front there, because of the shape of the barrel extension, because of the 9mm caliber, the Blackbeard's not going to insert fully to be able to use it. The second part also is this little shell deflector here. Obviously, if it could close, it's going to hit on that and not allow it to close, which I guess if the Blackbeard actually did seat, then you would be able to, you could actually take this little deflector out if you wanted to on this particular build, because it has a couple little set screws that hold it in, and try closing it and testing it that way. But in this case, yeah, it's not going to work with this particular setup. Now, there may be other ones that it does work with, and if you have one that it does, leave some comments below the video and let us know, because I am curious to know that. Of course, I don't have every single different make and model of AR to try, but I have quite a few that I can play with. Caliber-wise, so far I've tried it in the 7.62x39, 300 blackout, my 223 3-gun rifle build, and that also has a different trigger in it. I don't know if there's any issues with any other aftermarket triggers. I imagine like if you had an AR15 trigger, it's probably not going to work with it because of the way that it resets and whatnot, and also because of the little locking bar and all that kind of thing. So there's probably going to be some exceptions. If you have a standard AR, you know, it should work just fine in it. You know, of course, there's like so many, as I was saying, so many different types of triggers out there, and so many different types of configurations and tolerances and things. You might run into some issues here and there, but for the most part, it seems to be pretty compatible with most of the rifles that I have. I'm pretty confident it's going to fit my 50 Beowulf build because of the way that's designed. I don't think that's going to be an issue at this point, but we'll try it out later on. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit my 22 LR, you know, dedicated build, because the, you know, barrel extension, which is part of that barrel, it's kind of similar in the idea of the one here in this 9mm, where that's probably not going to allow that Blackbeard to seat all the way into it. But if it does, and I find it does, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, I'm not really planning on using it with that anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. And another note, wanted to mention this. One little tip here. I've just been putting this in these guns to dry fire with, obviously, like what it's designed to do. But you may want to go ahead and wipe off the inside of your upper receiver, because you can see all the dirt and stuff that's kind of sticking into the plastic on it. Now, it'll probably wipe off and clean off most of it, but you know, if you want to keep this thing clean, you probably want to do that first before putting it in. In the next video, we'll do you know, kind of test with this setup with you know, one of the target systems that I have. It's not the Mantis version. I don't have that one currently, but I have another system that we can try out and show you how it works with that system, which is kind of cool about this, you know, Mantis Blackbeard, is that it'll work with other systems that require a laser to trigger, you know, their targets, which is very neat. It makes it more versatile. And then we'll also go ahead and, you know, show you with the Mantis X10 some I guess trials with that, with the Blackbeard, and you know, with some of our pistols and stuff, showing the Dryfire and live fire and stuff that they can do, which is pretty cool, and some of the differences between the old version of the Mantis and the new version. Anyhow, we'll be checking that out in future videos, and hope you all are doing well again. And until next time, have fun shooting, and of course, have fun training. Got some gummy bears. Got our can filled up about here with more of our 281 little cups we got at the bottom. Send it, see what happens.
Yeah!